fucking awesome.
Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another episode of the Journey of Your Life. And today I want to talk to you about plant medicine. Because, well, last weekend I did a plant medicine ceremony over here in Setubal, and I thought it would be a good topic to talk about in this week's video. So the plant medicine I used was magic truffles. And magic truffles, I think it's a mild variation. It's not as strong as San Pedro or magic mushrooms, and definitely not as strong as Ayahuasca. But, you know, if you're just getting started and you're kind of curious with plant medicine, and you don't want to, you don't want this whole completely scary experience, then I think truffles would be a great way to get you started. Why do I do it? What does it bring me and how does it work? Well, the reason why I do it is because, well, it brings me clarity. It brings me answers. You know, sometimes I have these obstacles in my path and on a very subconscious level, and I can't get to them in my daily life. And sometimes I just need to go down the rabbit hole and find the things that are bothering me and solve them and deal with them so I can move forward in life and make me feel better about the things that I'm doing. And, you know, it sometimes brings me answers, and it just helps me to see things in a more positive perspective, I guess you could say. So how do I use it? Well, of course, the setting is extremely important. It's very important. You need an environment where you feel completely safe because, well, you're going to be very open. So the setting is very important. Also, the music is very important. You know, it's not like you put on this 80 playlist and, you know, go at it. No, I have this really specific ayahuasca playlist I use because every song, well, and you notice as well, every song triggers on emotion, right? And can be a happy emotion and a sad, and can be an emotion about regret, and maybe it reminds you of something you did in the past where you weren't on your best behavior, and sometimes it triggers something that you weren't even aware of. And that's kind of the cool stuff, right? Because if you can take the plant medicine and you go on this journey and you kind of see stuff that you haven't dealt with yet, and now you have an opportunity to deal with them, to understand them, to put them in perspective, and to get rid of the baggage that has been given you. Oh, wow, that's kind of amazing, right? And, you know, the ceremony, for me, is always like 3 phases of the ceremony. And so the first phase is always the visual aspect. You know, things start to move and you take it, and that's kind of fun, you know, and the world starts to change and you can look at things and wow, they look completely different than you're kind of used to. And then the second phase of the journey is, well, that's where you go deep inside yourself. And for me, the best way to describe it is, well, since every song triggers on emotion, every emotion brings you, at least brings me to a puzzle. You know, it brings me to a story that I need to, it's a puzzle that I need to solve, basically, you know, and sometimes this puzzle is kind of dark because it triggers something really dark or traumatic in my life, and it invites me to enter a dark cave. And in this dark cave, there's a dragon waiting for me, and then I have an opportunity to fight the dragon. And if I can slay the dragon, there's a treasure waiting for me, and that's kind of very valuable because the treasure is like, aha, you know, now I understand, you know, it's like this hallelujah moment, you know, it gives you so much clarity and direction, and it solves problems. Who knew, right? It can help you solve problems. How amazing is that? And then, of course, there's the third phase of the journey, and that third phase is, for me, always the most beautiful part. It is because when you come out of your journey, you're still very connected, you're very open, you talk, it's very easy to speak from the heart. And when you do that with a group of people, you connect on a very deep level. And, you know, so the connection and the openness and the trust and the bonding is like, it's very beautiful, you know, it's very beautiful. And yeah, and well, there's another part, which is, you know, at least for me, I'm always very hungry afterwards, and the food tastes so much different. So afterwards, you have this, well, you almost have this party, you know, it's like you're very open, you're connected, you have great food, everything tastes amazing, everything you say makes sense, and you connect with other people on a very deep level. I mean, try to beat that, right? And so, yeah, that's why I do magic truffles from now and then. And also, you know, if you're curious about it, if you're interested, I'm planning on doing more of these ceremonies over here in Setubal. So if you live in Setubal and you're curious and want to know more about it and maybe joining, let me know, send me a private message and we'll talk about it and we'll figure out if this is something for you or not, right? So that's it for now. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Hit the notification bell, like the video, Really cool of you if you would do that. And share the video with somebody you know that might be interested in plant medicine ceremonies as well, which is not everybody. Yeah. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.